Welcome, Queen. Have you ever started a conversation because you needed to address something, and then along the way you found yourself defending yourself, explaining what you meant, explaining why you did what you did, and then you recognize, wait a minute, I wasn't even talking about me. This conversation was supposed to be about me addressing something with you. That's the moment that I want you to recognize today. So let's talk about it. Now, let's say you went to your spouse because they did something and it bothered you. Maybe you were out on a date and they kept walking ahead of you instead of waiting to walk beside you. Or maybe they saw someone that they knew and they forgot you were there and they just started having a conversation with them and never even introduced you. And you wanted to address it with them. But when you did so, their response was, you do the same thing. And now you are defending your character instead of addressing the actual issue that you brought to them. Or maybe there was an issue at work and you wanted to address a concern you had with the project. And once you did that, the response was you didn't communicate well, or you're just being overly sensitive. And now, once again, you are defending your character and why they have the wrong assessment about you, instead of addressing the original issue you brought to them, that you wanted them to resolve or that needed to be resolved. And you might be thinking, wait a minute, Sam, don't I need to defend myself? And here's the thing, there are times you absolutely need to defend yourself. And still, I want you to recognize that there are also times where defending yourself is not the objective, or it's not the best response, because defending yourself is not the same thing as clarifying. So if you find yourself defending yourself instead of clarifying the issue you brought that needed to be addressed, that you were concerned about, then the conversation has shifted and you have followed the shift. Because again, the moment that you stop addressing the issue that you brought to them, that's the moment the conversation has shifted. And you need to reshift it, or else it will stay shifted in the direction that they brought it. And you'll find yourself defending yourself. And hear me when I say this. I'm not saying because this person shifted the conversation that they are wrong. What I'm saying is that in the moment, or when that moment occurs, you must be aware of it, because if you are not aware of it, then unconsciously and naturally you will follow them to wherever they shifted the conversation to. And like I said, that means that what you intended on having a conversation with likely will not be addressed because they shifted the conversation to something else. So here's a self-check. There's 3 questions you can ask yourself if you find yourself defending yourself in a conversation, or you feel like, you know what, I think I am at a place in this conversation where I am defending myself. Number 1, what original issue, concern, or problem did I bring to this conversation? Number 2, am I still currently addressing the issue, the concern, or the problem that I brought originally into this conversation? Or am I currently defending my character or something else that I did not bring into this conversation? And then number 3, did the conversation shift, and did I follow it? Because sometimes the issue isn't that you don't know how to communicate or have a conversation. Sometimes it's that you didn't recognize the moment that the conversation changed and it shifted. And you're not alone in this, so don't think you are. I actually had to learn this. So this can happen to us unawarely, both personally and professionally. And the thing about it is, it's easy to want to defend yourself because we don't want to feel misunderstood. We don't want to feel critiqued without merit. And we don't want to feel accused, especially of something that we did not do and we know we did not do. But I have learned that I don't have to defend everything someone says about me or about my character. Just because they say it doesn't make it true. And Just because they feel that way doesn't mean that their feelings about it are accurate. My focus has to become paying attention to what's happening so I can address it in real time in that conversation. So the next time you find yourself feeling like, I am defending myself right now, I want you to stop. I want you to pause and go back to the beginning. What was the conversation supposed to be about? Because if you cannot or you do not recognize what has shifted in the conversation, then you cannot and you will not address what caused it to shift in the conversation. And if you recognize that, hey, this is happening to me, this is something that I experience in my conversations, then I invite you to schedule a strategy call. And together, let's unpack the shift so you can recognize the shift, manage the shift, and redirect the shift. As always, I'm CESAM telling you that 24 hours doesn't seem long, but in 24 hours, you can change your life. So go ahead and do something life-changing now.